Hello. Secret. Secret start. What the heck? I'm actually sitting at my desk today. Waiting for my pencil to charge a little bit. Because I once again forgot to charge it. It just slips my mind. Oh, you got an ice cube. I put an ice cube in the dog's water bowl and she has to like fish them out. Let's transition the scene. There we go. Um, yeah. Charging my pencil a little bit. So today we're gonna work on the covers for the Kickstarter. Where are you going? Don't go upstairs. What reason would you have to go upstairs? Go to bed. Go find a bed to sleep in, you silly cat. You silly dog. I don't have anything else to give you. But yeah, hi, Ivory. I'm going to continue the revision on my original script, but I'm pondering the setup regarding the main character dynamic. Finishing the second step to last on a wood rack from my grandma. Unfortunately, I didn't speak up in the feedback when working with the initial beams. What are you doing? Go back to your little bed and make your little bed. Get up. I like to sleep. Lay down. Don't just stand there. Lay down. Get comfy. We're in it for a couple hours here. Sorry. Right. So what have I been up to today? Okay, so today sucked. Today sucked, and then it was okay. So, you know, financially, not the best time for me ever. Let's just start recording this, actually. Okay. So today is not... Right. So my life, not the most financially stable at the minute. So... Yeah, that's a thing. And so what happened today was I noticed that the fridge was kind of like tepid, and I stuck a little temperature chronometer into some things, and it wasn't looking great. So I had to throw out some stuff, particularly like meat stuff. But yeah, the fridge wasn't working, so I cried because, God, I do not have money for fridge repairs at the minute. But Ursula was able to fix it. So yay. Good for... I do not want to accept the new terms of service, thank you very much. I am busy at the moment. Apple. This is not the time for that. So yeah, I was sad. I was like, oh God, another thing to break. Another thing in my life that has gone to heck. Similar situation of that of our plumbing fiasco. Ugh, I hate a plumbing fiasco. It was just cat hair and dog hair clogging up the fans, I think, was Ursula's diagnosis of it. Oh, yeah, but thankfully it started working again, and everything is nice and chilly in there. Like, I've been slowly cranking up the heat, the coolness on it recently, because it just has felt, like, not hot, not cold enough. And I don't know why I thought it was because of outside temperatures being so hot, because that doesn't make sense, because it's like an internal thermostat, right? That controls the fridge and freezer dealios. I didn't really think about that today. I was watching a bunch of videos on fridges, completely unrelated to my fridge being broken. I just got recommended a lot of refrigerator content. as one does. I don't know what color. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the colors right now. I just gotta lay the flats down. The colors are for after. These are gonna be really easy. But that was the plan, to make everything very easy. Very simple. Hello! Astronomy Club ran a little longer, so I got home a little late. Gift you? What? Can you draw me? Oh, can you gift me? Can you draw me? I can't draw, so... Oh, why did I call it... Why did I do that with her eyebrows? Right, so the refrigerator fiasco, that was wild. That was something else. And I was sad, and I was being sad in my room, and out of the heckin' blue, my therapist texts me to see how I am psychically connected, sensing that I was in trouble. But no, I just haven't contacted him since like April. So he's heard absolutely nothing from me for months. So he was like, "How are you? I know you have a lot going on in the summer. No pressure to respond or anything, or make an appointment." So that was good. So I just texted him back about what's been up with me, and that was good. That went well. And then I got a birthday present that I am enjoying. I got the video game Echoes of Plum Grove, and I love it. I'm living for it. It's very much it's very much my kind of farming game. Because I like a little drama, you know? Like, when I play The Sims, I like chaos. I enjoy the chaos, right? So... It's like a farming game, but there's... what are those called? There's legacies, I guess, right? So you play as like a family, and you play as one person, but you have to have a family, and if you die, you end up being another member of your family. And so things were going good for me. I was having a good time. There was a big baking festival, you know, like, because it's like Stardew Valley, right? Like everyone gathers and to hang out. So I went to a baking festival, and then some guy from out of town had a bunch of like, I don't know, something was up with his face. There was like some sort of pox, let's say. And I was like, "Oh, okay. I don't know if I should interact with you." I don't know what's me at the beginning of the stream. I was waiting for the stream to start, not realizing it already has. That happens to people. I don't know what that is. Yeah, so I tried the baking competition, but I was too late to do it. Whatever. I was getting married. I recently gotten married. So I ended up what is it? Yeah, so like that happened. So like the baking thing happened, and then everyone in town started getting like the same like ailment, right? I'm like, that sucks. They look miserable. I'm gonna I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. And so I get married, as you do in these games. And then I was having a kid. My non-binary spouse was like, let's have children. I was like, okay. And so the next day, my character is sick and pregnant. It both happened. I was like, oh no, I'm sick. Do I have what everyone else has? And so I went to the doctor, and they were like, no, it's the common cold. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. So I took medication for that. That was cheap. And then the next day, half of the village died. Apparently it was smallpox. And everyone died. That... So, yeah. everyone in town is now dead. And so I was like, okay, that's not good. Because, like, I knew death was a thing, because, like, old people would, like, pass away of old age. I didn't realize a freaking plague could ravage my little Stardew Valley-esque town. But I love the chaos, so I enjoyed this. And so there was, like, a bunch of children that were left orphaned due to the plague and their parents dying. Half your town died? Yes, half the town died of smallpox. That's what I thought, right? That's what I assumed it was smallpox, right? Because I'd seen everyone with the smallpox all over their faces and them being miserable and all of that. So I assumed it was smallpox, and a large percent of it was. But then, like, a couple days later, like, even more people are dying, and I'm assuming, like, it's just, you know, the stragglers from the pox, from the plague. And so, like, what is it with this arm? It doesn't matter, it's covered, I think. Yeah, it's covered, no one cares. So there was a bunch of orphans left, and I was like, well, I have space for one more child, and I feel really bad, so I'm gonna adopt one of these children who are orphaned from the plague that killed everyone. So unfortunately, there's this pair of orphans, and I really like the daughter. We're like friends, and the son is kind of like a troublemaking child, whatever. But I'm only allowed to have 2 children, and I've already had another child. Like, I have a baby at this point, so like I can only adopt one of the orphans. So I adopted one of the orphans and just left the other one orphaned. You know, that's life, I guess. So, right. I have a good day with her. I'm like, wow, things are looking so much better. Things are brighter. No, they're not brighter. She has the consumption, so she's got tuberculosis, and I realize her parents didn't die of the smallpox. I hadn't seen them a while, so they were dying of tuberculosis quietly somewhere else. And so I'm like, oh, frick. So in this game, children can't die, but they can, like, uh, they can spread disease. So I'm like, great. Now my husband or I am gonna die of tuberculosis. Um, so I'm just kind of like avoiding my child, my orphan child, as much as possible. I wasn't smart enough to get a vaccine early on. There was like people asking me to like get vaccinated, but it was a lot of money, so I didn't do it. I don't think vaccinations helps against tuberculosis though anyways. I think that was for the smallpox. Um yeah, so I avoid my child for a while, and while doing this, she ages up to an adult. So now she has tuberculosis and she's an adult, so she's no longer like safe um from dying. And so my orphan child, I had one good day with her and then she died of tuberculosis. Thankfully no one else caught it, and now the village is like peaceful and chill. um what what a wild series of events. Yeah, and this is exactly what I want out of a game, so I'm glad to have it. I just love a peaceful game that like goes to shit randomly. It totally is like it's kind of like a mix of like The Sims and Stardew Valley in that respect, where it's got that zaniness, but also a coziness. There's like ways to play it, like it's like a customizable experience, so you can turn off like the diseases and you can turn off everything else. But I don't know why I would do it. Sounds like a fun game. What's it called again? Echoes of the Plum Grove. It's got like this Paper Mario-esque style to it that's really cute. It's really cute, and it seems like it's easy to like mod in things. So like there's like some modded like clothing and stuff you can get, which is interesting. I like that you have to pay taxes. Like that's fun. Yeah. I just yeah, I like the chaos. I definitely enjoy the chaos. Um uh I don't freaking know. I'm not gonna pick colors. I'm gonna just do some flats for a bit. Oh, that's this one. Okay. Okay, so this is the one for the most recent comic. Chapter 2. Should just take from the actual thing. Oh wait, she looks really naked if I do the pink, all the pink layer first. Ugh. Yeah, so that's been my day. Um, yeah, it was stressful with the fridge, so I mostly just sat down and played video games. Tomorrow I'm gonna work on this. Um, I probably won't be working on it on stream. because I'm probably gonna get all of the flats done tonight, and I don't really like doing complex work. I'd already do it right now. I don't know. I hate like picking colors and stuff while on stream. It's a bit of a headache. Okay, imagine playing Stardew Valley and Jody dies of tuberculosis before Kent comes home from the war. That's literally what it feels like. um you can like I don't know if this is sort of spoilers, I guess, but you're able to like murder people. There's like a way that you can get away with murder. It's nothing like super like gory or anything, right? But there's a way to get rid of people. So if you're trying to like marry someone and then they get married, you can just like kill their spouse. It's crazy. Just totally what I'm gonna do if someone marries my girl, the girl I am trying to woo. Oh, I started a new game on my other computer. So I got 2 games going. It's very weird seeing everyone alive again, like the initial characters alive again after watching them all die of tuberculosis, but you know, that's life, I guess. So like you can have your kids it's all like set in kind of like a 1700s kind of vibe. There's like talk of like witches and stuff. Um and so, you know, it's like what is that? What was I thinking? I don't know where I was going with this. It's very Oregon Trail. Oh, kids, right. So you can decide how to raise your children. So you can raise them to just work on the farm with you, or you can have them go to school, or you can have them uh apprentice, take on an apprenticeship, and then they can bring home money. I have a feeling you get some sort of bonus for giving them schooling. I accidentally apprenticed my son to a beekeeper. And I was like, well, I guess you're a beekeeper now. I like all of the gender options. So like when you get married, you get to decide whether or not you wear like a tux or a dress. And when you get the prompts to like have a baby, it's like, do you want to adopt or do you want someone to be pregnant? And then like regardless of like pronoun choices and like attire and stuff, you just decide which of the partners gets pregnant, which is neat. So you don't have to deal with the thing in video games that it bugs me where you're just like, if you play gay, you can't have like children that like end up like looking like your parents or whatever, which is fine. It's just I like to have the choice, you know, like when like the hetero couples, you can have like all of that, but like the gay couples, like that option doesn't exist. More of that, please. And if you like have like two male characters and you want like immersion or whatever, you can have you can turn off the like visual pregnancy thing, whatever, and then you could like pretend surrogacy, whatever, you know? It's funny for Pilgrim times, but I'm glad it airs on the side of an enjoyable gaming experience. It's like an alternate reality kind of dealio. But yeah, I'm so sold on that kind of stuff. Because yeah, like I like The Sims and things like that, but and The Sims is a lot more customizable than it used to be too, right? But I also like farming games too. So um, and on the Saturdays, like new boats of people will arrive to like replenish your town, but they also there's like traders from the old world that'll show up and pirates and things. So you can get parrots, which I think is fun. I think they're just decor. I really want, as a bird person, I really want games to like um expand on like having pet birds a little more. Cause like when you have like a dog and stuff, like you get all the fun little things. But I'm just happy they're included at the very least. Oh my goodness, my bird is bopping. She yelling. Something's upsetting her upstairs. She should not be awake right now. I wonder if Ursula went to the bathroom. Does it have bunnies? Um, I don't think so. I don't think it has bunnies. But they might add it. It's been updating a lot. So, hopefully. I don't know all the options for like animals and like animal death and whatnot. Which I know is like a concern for some. Because like I personally um um Cause like I like the ranching part of those games, but I also like a little more realism out of it. So I like that they have meat in the game, but I understand, you know. But you don't have to. I guess it's like fish, right? Like, all these games have fishing, but they shy away at the idea of, like, meat farm. But, yeah. I think you don't have to. Like, they can just, like, die of old age or whatever. Yeah, they added, like, a whole bunch of, like, cats and dogs and, like, pet pigs recently, too. So I imagine if they added rabbits, there'd probably be pet rabbits. And not, like... You know... Because that's the way most people see rabbits, as little pets. Which is good. I don't know. You get to pet the deer in the forest. That enchants me. There's no hunting, which I'm fine with. I don't understand where everyone gets bugs. I don't know if you're like supposed to like catch them or if you can only get them through trading. There's like a lot of like social interaction. Like I find like with like farming games, like I don't understand what's happening here. Oh right, okay, so the red is the erase. Right. With farming games, I tend to be very asocial. Like I always look at games and I'm like, "Oh, cool, marriage option," and then I just never pursue it because I just find everything very vapid. Do you have to eat in the game? Yes. You have to like eat to stay alive. You have to like you can turn off all of the survival mechanics if you want, like it's all toggleable. But you have to eat to survive, which I love because I just never get to use like cooking in those games, you know? Like I just never end up using it and like you end up like getting whatever for stat buffs, but I like going to the store and picking up a meal and all of that. So yeah, you have to like keep your character fed. And also like food doesn't keep forever. Like food can like decay. Um so like you can't just keep 100 turnips in your pocket forever. I mean you can if you turn off like the item decay. You can also like turn off the fishing mini game, which I did because I don't really like fishing mini games. Um yeah. Oops, I don't know why I clicked that. So like in So like if you have like a turnip, like it'll last like a week or so before it goes bad, but you can like dry it out um to preserve it, or you can like can it and then it'll last like a whole month, which is a long time in a video game. It's like a whole season before it goes bad. Or even if you make it so like you know how like those games like will have like different like qualities of crops. So like there's like a star quality to it. So it affects the price range, but it also affects kind of like the decay of it. So if you have a gold star turnip, it will last 5 days before it turns into a silver star, and then it'll last another 5 days as silver star, and then become copper, and then it'll last another 5 days and become rotten stuff. And you can use the rotting stuff as like fertilizer, which is good. Um, but yeah, and then you can get different like star levels of like cooked food and um other things. So the eventually the decay becomes less of a problem, but I like that. It makes me not as crazy. It doesn't have like a stamina bar like other farming games, which I enjoy. You can kind of just do whatever you can do in all the hours. You have a like a tiredness meter, which you fix by sleeping. So when you go to bed, it doesn't end the day. The day ends at midnight, but you can stay up past midnight and just walk around town if you want. Um, you can choose how long you sleep and all that stuff. More like other RPGs rather than other farming games, which is also fun. There's fast travel. I love that. There's like it'll be like this. It'll take you this long to get there. It'll be 12 o'clock by the time you reach this point if you fast travel. And I'm like, cool. And then I pursue. I go. So it's a lot of stuff I like. I love the drama. I love a cozy farming game from time to time. More than time to time. I really enjoy like cozy farming games. Um, I'm really interested in like Roots of Pacha. That one looks fun. Um, but I also like drama. I like death. I like a little bit of sad. I hope they fix some of like the flavor dialogue too, because like they'll be getting married and there's no like different dialogue that comes up. They just go about their usual day. Same with funerals. Oh my god, it was crazy. So like after all those people died, like the entire calendar was just funerals. It was like a funeral every day in October. Have you played Coral Island? No, I've heard of Coral Island. The aesthetic doesn't appeal to me as much with Coral Island, but it does look fun. I'm definitely more into like the mechanics. This is like the first time I've been into like the more narrative aspects. I think it's because it's more create your own, kind of. I find myself role playing a lot more. Oh my god, speaking of role playing, YouTube recommended me a video from this YouTuber. I keep getting people's last YouTube videos. This YouTuber isn't dead, but I think she's stopping doing YouTube, and she's like a little old lady, and she just played Skyrim, and it was so wholesome. And she would like role play as she played it. She would really get into character. It doesn't run well on my computer, but I like being able to play as a non-binary character. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like the NB options in games. Yes. Yeah, that's her. I was watching her today cuz YouTube was like, watch this. That's totally her. I was like, "Oh, that's going to be me as a grandpa." But then I realized like when I'm a grandpa, it's not going to be like all that novel. Most grandpas will play video games. I guess they'll play old games. I guess it would be less novel if you were a grandpa playing new games, the games of the youths, instead of playing like, you know. That does not look like her skin color, does it? Is that her skin color? It feels wrong. Yeah, that is not correct. Roblox. That's true. Roblox grandpa. I just don't play it. I just don't dress. The only Roblox Plus stuff I know is Dress to Impress. The YouTube algorithm can be odd at times. Once it suggested a last video from someone I'd never heard of before, and the person died shortly after the video was uploaded. Yeah, YouTube does that to me a lot. Yeah. YouTube has been showing me this like vlogs from a fella whose like marriage is falling apart too. It's like a little vlog about that. And I'm like, oh, wow. Oh, that wasn't her skin color. It was her dress color. That was the issue. That's why it didn't look right as her skin color, because I picked her dress color. Oh, I'm making Beep so sad. She needs to go to bed, that girly. I'm excited about this Kickstarter. I'm excited for that. I hope it goes well. I'm loving these covers. What do you think? Do you like the covers? Just like the designs of them? You can tell Ursula's made a lot of covers because she actually leaves space for the title. Whenever you like work with someone who's kind of new to doing cover design, they don't leave a lot of space for the typography. They can make really pretty art, but it doesn't take into consideration like where all the bits and bobs will go. Oh, my video went up today too for Topic Tuesday. So I'm sure a lot of you already have seen that, and if you haven't, make sure to check it out because that helps me out. Also, like this video, like the stream. We have to do that. Like the stream so that my bird goes to bed. I'm trying to be kind of quiet because I think she hears that I'm streaming and she's like, wants me to hang out with her. but like birds are not supposed to be up this late. Like she goes to bed at 7 o'clock. Yeah, she's gonna be a cranky lady. She had a bath today. She was getting all scrungly. I really wish there was more games that went a little more like in depth with like um ranching and taking care of animals. And was a little more in depth because they tend to be really shallow, which is fine because they're not always like the main draw or whatever. Oops. I want to be a yeehaw cowboy. I want a horse game that isn't about racing horses. I hate racing. I just want to explore. I just want Breath of the Wild, but it's horses, just all horses, and there's like a horse breeding mechanic, um, and like you can unlock fancy horses and stuff. That's what I want. Real, yeah. I just I love trail riding games. Yeah, I just want to explore. I just want to be on a pretty horse and explore. I love animal breeding games, but there's just not a lot of them. There's like Wobble Dogs. Um there's like Niche. Those are the same ones. There's Apico where you breed bees, but it's not that exciting. I I just like that stuff because I like genetics, right? Wobble Dog's heart. I wish more of them had recessive traits, like those kind of games. I'd like this is my dream game. My dream game is a game where you travel around and you like catch wild horses, and then you take them back to your stable, and you can decorate your stable however you want. Um, and you unlock cool clothes and cute little rider gear, right? And like decorations for your horses. And then you can breed your horses um to like unlock cool new horses. And like maybe you could find like rare horses with like hidden like recessive traits or whatever, something like that. Um, but also unlocking just cool other horses. That's what I want. And by horses, I mean like all sorts of mounts that are horse adjacent as well, but they can all they can all interbreed and become cool creatures, but mostly horses. Like I love that stuff. That's the game for me. Cause I just like exploring. And then like maybe you could like breed the horses And like, cause like you want that to be like encouraged. So maybe you want to breed specific traits so that you can like access different areas. Like maybe you need a winged horse. So you have to like get one of those so you can access a new area and unlock it. Like that kind of stuff. That's my dream game. That is peak video game for me. Oh, everything's small because I was doing the eyebrow color in it. Like an MLP where only the Pegasi could access the clouds. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like it would start like you would start with like very like simple things before you unlock all the cool like fantasy horses. Um but like maybe you just need like a stronger horse to like help you like pull a log or something out of the way. And you need like a little towing harness kind of dealio. Or like a horse that just has a real good jump stat. And maybe like let's just designing a game together. So maybe like to get like uh because those things kind of like unravel, right? Where like maybe someone wants like a horse with like specific traits um before you're able to like buy horses from them that have other specific traits that you need. You know, it all comes together. I keep clicking the procreate button. I don't know why I do that. I'm just like, what program this is? Is this? Oh, procreate. Cool. Ugh. That's what I spend my day doing, dreaming about horse games. I loved cats and dogs as a kid. Um, the video game with the Z. That game was so fun because you got to like do different like dog breeding stuff. I love Flight Rising and like those kind of like web-based games, but I just find like oh my god, Ursula Gray, you always forget her goddamn she's got little tassels. She's supposed to have little things like that. She always forgets them. On those that bow specifically. She usually remembers it here, but she forgets that there's two of them. Drawing characters on model could never be my wife. We love her, guys. Oh, here's a question. Is Aaron wearing rings? No, he is not. God damn it. She remembered it on this page, though. She remembered the little... Oh well. She has to add the text, so I can just tell her to add that while she's doing that. I totally believe that she can take my file and clean that up. Silly Gary. Oh. Just a capital G gamer. I need to eat some real food tonight. I think. I don't think I've had any cooked food. No, I did. It just was gross and I didn't eat all of it. My mom gave me chili cheesesteaks and they were gross. They were just too much gristle. Yeah, I hate it. Gross, 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 gross. I feel that, yeah. Okay, now... Oh, there we go. Get rid of all these stupid layers. I don't need them. Look at little Arison Truant. My little angel. My baby Angle. My baby Angle. My little baby Angle boy. Just a little guy. He's so silly. He's so silly. Let's get Lul blocked in first. I always forget that I like to do this. I like to just block in the entire character and then just do a clipping mask for, like, everything. Ursula never uses clipping masks. I constantly use them. I think it definitely shows in my work. Oh wait, I don't have to go around him like that. Because Lul's in front. Or behind. Aaron's in front. He's behind you, Aaron. See, Ursula didn't like this cover, but I was like, this is so cool. Do you guys think it's cool? I think it's cool. I never use clipping masks because they make no sense to me for some reason. That's fair. I think I use them a lot because of the way because I, as an artist, look at me saying it. When I was working as a graphic designer, I used a lot of I use vector programs, right? And I think in a very vector kind of way. And that's very similar to, like, clipping masks and things. I think it looks super neat, right? I think it looks super neat. That makes sense. Yeah. Because I definitely use a lot of layers. Procreate's getting me to use less layers. I'm being more confident about that. I can't hear the word vector without thinking about Despicable Me. I don't have that. Oh. There was a character named Vector in something else very recently. Oh, now... Oh, this is gonna bug me. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was like someone's story I critiqued. That seems possible. I told Ursula to do networking tomorrow. So good luck to Ursula on her networking endeavors. I'm just trying to pick a color that's gonna stand out on top while I'm... That one is too dull. Yeah. Something that just is easy to tell apart. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, let's just block it all in and then... Oh, that's Lul's arm. Oop. Do 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 do. Ba ba doo ba da boo ba boo ba da ba doo ba boo da boo. I'm I'm probably gonna have beefaroni or something. Yeah. Beefaroni, let's go. I wanted to say breakfast of champions. You know what I've actually been eating all day? Fruit Loops. That's all I've really been eating. That's the most substantial thing I've been eating. I've just been sitting and eating Fruit Loops with marshmallows. Which I thought was kind of gross at first, but now it's just like grown on me. It's so much sugar. Is so much sugar. Not calling right to drive the bus. Ding, 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 ding. Ursula and I were playing more Played Up the other night. Just because we've been feeling down, so, you know, Played Up, right? Oh my god. We still haven't won with Salad. Oh god, we just suck at salad and burgers. That's our struggle. We had an amazing potato salad restaurant. I loved it so much, but then we lost it. One of my plans for the Plum Grove, one of my game plans is I want to. This is so much like me. So when I was like a kid, I used to play Fable a lot, which is very similar to Plum Grove. Now that I think about it, in the way that I play it. Um, so what I would do in Fable was to get money, I would marry women, get their dowry, and then kill them. Um, and then I would go to the church and donate a whole bunch of money so that people would think I'm a good and holy person. I would like absolve myself, and then I would do it again. I did that so many times, and then I bought out the an entire town and became a landlord of like all things. Um, yeah, that was how I played that. So my current plan with Plum Grove. My current plan with Plum Grove is I want a family of that is entirely women. Um, so what I'm going to do is so what my two plans are: either I'm going to have kids, and then when the males grow to adults, I will um kick them out of the family or kill them. I'm not sure. Um and if I'm really desperate for a girl, I will kill her parents and adopt her. And that's how I plan to um do this. And so like it's got like a Stardew Valley kind of like community center type thing. So I want a generation to complete each bundle. I think you're allowed to do that. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna have one of each generation complete one bundle at a time and really drag it out. And the lore to this is that we're like a culty witch family. And that's basically it. I'm in tears. Yeah, that's like that's a red flag. This is like the conversation, like this describing the way that I play these like role playing video games is like it's like you're gonna hear it on like some true crime. This is like the lead in to serial killer stuff. It's just like it's like how Sims just turns people into, the immediately you're trying to kill them in the most messed up ways possible. But I don't know, man. Wrong one. The one with the that's wild. Yeah. Yeah. I make my own fun. My dad he was never able to play the evil routes in video games. He only played like the good ones, and I would always play evil, you know? You know, go for it, right? Go for the gold. This is Aaron with a very human skin tone. You should be like gray. Oh well, I'm just picking colors. I don't know. No, I can't see that. Let's go. Pink hair. The one with how I played Fable as a kid, like that one is the wildest. I also was never able to pick the evil routes. Yeah. I had a little more trouble in BioWare games because you'd always end up having to like kill like your friends or something to be evil, and I just couldn't do it all the time. But I did. That's a lie. I immediately did it. I was like, well, I guess I gotta turn on everyone. I think most people have trouble playing the evil route. A lot of people just do it kind of like to see it and don't like do it as their first run. My thing is I like to be evil but likable. I want to still have friends. You know? I want to be evil but loved. The only time I feel like I've enjoyed killing people in a video game was the game I'm embarrassed to mention by name because it has a bad reputation. Oh, okay. I'm just a villain, guys. I mean, I don't think it's so surprising considering I like to write like horror and stuff. I don't treat my characters much better. Manhunt? What is this? Is this like a page of the book, you think? Like right there? I'm a little confused. I think this is a pocket. Hmm. With that particular game, it was more so how the fun of breaking the game. None of the characters had enough personality to really be people. I don't know anything about this. I think for me, I like to try and figure out like I like to figure out like how to be evil within my own ways. Just I don't know if that makes sense. I don't think I would do the murdering my wife thing now. Um, now that I'm an adult and like I don't know, like that kind of stuff isn't too outrageous, I guess. I like it to be outrageous. I want to be comically evil. I don't want to be like mundane evil real world, you know? I could never play like I don't like things like Grand Theft Auto type games. I don't like those that much. I get the appeal. I like to be evil and stuff, but like I don't like to be like in Plum Grove, the way to kill people is to give them like a poison cake, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. So like I want to do that. I want to like secretly kill people. I kill people in BitLife too, but I don't know if that counts because it's text based. I mean, it counts. I have trouble being mean to people though. That's not true. That's a lie. I'm lying to you right now. No, like for me, for me, it like depends on the character because I'm like I play as a character. I don't play as myself, right? Oh, I loved Fable so much. My character lived so long. He became like 70 years old, I think, by the end of the game. Like he had like gray hair, like his hair grayed over time, and I thought that was so cool. I just love I love games where like you age and change. And he was like covered in scars because you get a permanent scar on your character every time you die. And I died a lot because I wasn't I'm not great at um games like that. So like I'm having trouble being like mean to people in my current Plum Grove because my character is like a nice person. Like she's the start of this. And I need to come up with justifications. I'm kind of hoping the girl I'm trying to marry gets married, so like I have an excuse to do my first murder. In game, guys, in game. YouTube. I don't know if I want I don't even know if I want him colored in or not. I don't know. He did it. Just gonna finish my flats right now, apparently. What is this, the magpie? What are these feathers doing in the air? I need needs to be brighter because I cannot see what I am doing. There we go. Do 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 do. I wonder when Ursula will bless us with a video topic. She was thinking, what she was thinking is she wants to do compilations. Because, like, she likes watching those, like, multiple hour-long compilations of just videos. So she was thinking of just consolidating a bunch of videos into some of those. So that some of our older YouTube video advice can circulate again. I think I will work on the rest of the covers off of stream. I'm not leaving. I'm still here. I'm still staying. I'm just going to save my my recordings. And I'm gonna save this recording and then I'm gonna start working on the pages I was doing the other night. Where is it? Videos. There we go. Avo cover. We saved it. We saved it, guys. We saved the day. Woo! So yeah. I think I'll finish those on my own because it's just too much brain work. I can't brain and stream, so I do my flats. Do I still have flats to do? Yes, I have his hair. I have Lul's hair. And I have like their eyes and stuff. I think the hair is gonna take the whole time though. It usually does. It usually does take longer than I expect it to. I keep doing that. I keep getting the shaving the little eyebrows out, but not paying attention to the fact that the skin layer is a bottom layer. Oh well. Such is life. Get to color in my husband, my son. He's my son, not my husband. My beautiful boy, my baby boy. It's complicated with your characters, isn't it? I just got songs in my head. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I didn't finish all of his skin either. Oops. Well, I should do that first. Got a few more left, it looks like. 8. That'll probably take us to the end of the stream, I'm sure. Oh yeah, that's his arm. That is a hand. Okay. I'm zoning. I'm zoning in. It's not that I zone out, it's I zone in, you know? You ever think about that? Okay. And then it's this one, and then it's just his hair. And it's done. Awesome. Then it's a bunch of like little bits and bobs. Like the colors in their mouths and stuff. I always put off that for no reason. All the little finagly bits. Okay, let's grab his hair color. Yeah, I'll have to do a scar too, right? Okay. Hmm. What a coif of hair this is. I'm just thinking about Made in Abyss right now. Because Ursula was talking about it. Because she watched like a video essay about it. And she has a lot of opinions about Made in Abyss. Because it's pretty skeevy and weird. And I guess my thought is like, who cares if it's good? No, sorry. The problematic parts are yikes AF. They're so freaking weird. It's just like, I don't know, there's like a million comics out there that deserve so much more attention that are just as good and don't have any of the weird stuff. Weird is not even beginning with it, you know. Weird is the YouTube friendly way of talking about Made in Abyss. It's like, just read any other comic. I'm sure one exists. Hey. Ugh, I'm regretting sitting in my chair instead of getting comfortable somewhere else. Just I wanted to be able to control the recording software. Maybe if I move this. This desk is just too tall. There's nowhere to put my body comfortably. You can't get that right angle that you need, right? Ugh. What's weird for me is like I've never really sat down to watch Star Wars, like the original series, and I barely paid attention during the prequels. I didn't absorb anything. It just wasn't my thing. But I played so much KOTOR, so like that my Star Wars knowledge comes completely from Knights of the Old Republic, the video game. That's where my all my Star Wars knowledge comes from. I played so much of that game. I loved it. It's like the only time I play a sci-fi thing. Because it has laser swords, you know? And wizards. That's how you get me. Ugh. Is there some sort of drama? I've just been looking at cozy games recently. Um and the cozy Lord of the Rings game is coming out, right? Which is like a game where you play as like a hobbit in the Shire and you live a cozy life. I don't know anything about the gameplay or anything, but I know like there's like some sort of thing about people not wanting to have characters with hairy feet or something. And I just hope that that's the controversy. I hope that this is real. I want it to be real. I've only picked this up from osmosis because I don't really watch videos about cozy games. I just like sometimes like I was looking at footage of like what the game looks like. And I don't really pay attention to what's being said. I'm also tired of YouTube recommending me videos about people who hate Tears of the Kingdom or have like big critiques about it because I just don't want to see it. I I I am perfectly fine with people having those takes or whatever, but it's just like I just want to enjoy the game that I really like. I don't want to watch a negative video. I already own the game and enjoy it, and I just don't want to think critically. Cause I just keep clicking not interested, and then it just shows up again. I don't want to be like entirely anti-criticism. I realize I complain about criticism a lot recently. A lot. The past two streams. Oh. I think what I will do tonight is eat beefaroni for one thing, for real. And then I think I will read all of the the critique stuff that I need to read. And play video games or draw if I'm able to do that while listening. Sometimes I'm able to do both. Usually if I do both, I have to listen to it twice, but that's fine. It depends on things. Sometimes it's like a fun, like sometimes playing a video game is like a good fidget for focus. Other times it just like destroys your focus, you know what I mean? Whoa. It's a tiny brush. Teeny tiny brush. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go do my plans. I'm gonna go read things since we're all kind of zoning out a bit. It was nice seeing you. I will see you guys tomorrow for Wednesday's stream. It's gonna be Wednesday. I don't know about you, but it Wednesday. Wednesday's such a weird day, isn't it? I don't know. I feel like nothing happens on Wednesdays. Alright, goodbye.